Colombia's President Gustavo Petro ran for president on a campaign promising paz total, total peace. He promised to give the FARC dissidents, the vicious ELN guerrillas, and mafias like the Clan del Golfo a good talking to, and with that, they would just lay down their weapons and become model citizens. Petro promised that through dialogue with bloodthirsty kidnappers and extortionists, they would be willing to stop being bloodthirsty kidnappers and extortionists, like they are just misunderstood little muffins who only need a hug. Here's the reality. Security has gotten worse. In the first 3 years of the Petro presidency, there have been a reported 40,663 homicides in Colombia, more than during the same period of time in either the presidencies of Iván Duque or Juan Manuel Santos. Over 400 human rights defenders have been slaughtered between 2022 and 2025, according to the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner on Human Rights. Human Rights Watch reports that the ELN and FARC dissidents have expanded their territories by up to 55%. They're taking back over Colombia. Under Gustavo Petro's watch, Colombia has returned to the Institute for Economics and Peace Global Terrorism Top 10 list of countries impacted by terrorism, along with total peace destinations like Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia, and Syria. Just this past week, an ELN banner was put up within walking distance from the Jose Maria Cordova International Airport just outside of Medellin. This total peace nonsense is a failure. Right now, as I am recording this, in the neglected Pacific Department of Chocó, the ELN has kidnapped whole communities. Petro ran a campaign promising that he was going to embrace these historically neglected communities, places like Chocó, Nariño, La Guajira, Norte de Santander, but insecurity is increasing. Chocó's governor, Nubia Carolina Cordova, says 6,047 people are trapped inside of their homes in Chocó because the ELN has announced an illegal armed curfew in the municipality of Bajo Baudó on Colombia's Pacific coast. Most of these people are already poor, and now they've been kidnapped en masse by this guerrilla group that operates with impunity because Gustavo Petro coddles them with dialogue. According to Governor Cordova, they attacked the police station in the village of Santa Rita using grenades attached to drones. It's gotten so bad that Colombia has restricted the entry of drones into the country. You can read about it in our article in Finance Colombia. These people are calling out for help, but the president insists on talking as the ELN grows and continues to menace the police forces, the Colombian military, and most importantly, the innocent public. As I record this, there's a public disorder where belligerents have completely blocked the roads in the north of Antioquia in the region called Bajo Cauca for the Cauca River lowlands and also in the neighboring department of Córdoba. The city of Caucasia is under curfew. Antioquia's governor, Andrés Rendón, has urgently called on the national government to stop so much talkie-talkie and to take action. They're up there attacking ambulances, burning people's motorcycles who are trying to get by the roadblocks, no matter the emergency. Governor Rendón said, and I translate, there can be no dialogue amidst blockades and human rights violations. It's been 7 days now with the Bajo Cauca region paralyzed and the country held hostage by chaos. To Fiscalia, the Attorney General's office, bring those responsible to justice. To the Minister of Defense, Pedro Sanchez, I'm sharing these images with you. Perhaps your trip to Miami hasn't given you time to catch up on what's happening. So the defense minister is off in Miami for some kind of visit. Order the immediate reopening. They don't even respect medical missions. And year after year, it's the same story. The government of Petro Gustavo negotiates without urgency while criminal structures exploit communities. We're not talking about small-scale miners here. This roadblocks some of these people who are doing this. They claim to be like artisanal miners, but they're part of these criminal groups that control the illegal gold mining in that part of the country. Behind this are criminal structures, as everyone knows, that finance themselves through illegal mining and move billions of pesos. We demand respect, a listening ear, and opportunities for the traditional miners and the full force and authority of the criminals. And I do ask the prosecutor's office to prosecute those who promote these blockades and use the communities as a shield. Think of the citizens, not the government's friends. So that was Governor Rendon. He was the governor of Antioquia. Antioquia is the region where Medellin is, but it goes all the way up to the Atlantic Ocean. And you know how when you were in grade school and sometimes you got a substitute teacher who couldn't control the class and all the students were jumping all over the classroom like a clan of raccoons that got into someone's stash of dope? That's what it's getting like with these organized criminal groups, whether regular mafias like the Clan del Golfo or these murderous Marxist guerrillas like the ELN and the FARC dissidents. Petro promised total peace, but we've got total chaos. Investors don't want to deal with this mess. The Petro government says they want tourism to be a big part of the economy. Hell, you can't get places. There are roadblocks like something out of Mad Max and Road Warriors. Whole zones of the Pacific coast are unsafe even for people who live there, and we get pure impotence from the regime. 10 years ago, it was safe to drive from Medellin to my favorite beachside town of Coveñas up in Sucre. I've done it. I've made that drive, but not now. It's gotten too dangerous once you get up north and come down out of the mountains into the lowlands. That's where these roadblocks and all this stuff is happening right now. So where's the total peace, Mr. President? And look, I don't want to be alarmist. It's still safe to visit Colombia on business or tourism if you're going to somewhere like Bogota or Medellin, Santa Marta, the charming San Andres Islands. But I'm concerned long term. I don't pretend to tell Colombians how to vote, but my hope is that they choose someone who is serious about law and order along with human rights. Remember, it's not only the government that we need to protect human rights from. People who kill you and steal from you and kidnap you and make you live in fear and steal your children to become guerrillas are violating your human rights too. What do you people think? Let's engage in the comments either on YouTube or our social media channels on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And one last thing. Aside from the usual like and subscribe, which tells the platform you want more of this, I'm asking you not to trust the algorithm. Some ornery politician, Uribe or Petro or Trump or Xi Jinping might get pissed off and pull strings to get us deplatformed. You probably have seen cases like this already where some YouTuber or podcaster just disappears. So aside from asking you to give us a like and subscribe, which helps, subscribe to our newsletter. The link is in the description. I will never share your email. We've been in business for over a decade, and we never have, and we never will. For Finance Colombia, just go to fcsubscribe.com. That's just fcsubscribe.com. I'm Lauren Moss, publisher of Finance Colombia. Thank you, and be kind, be safe, and stay smart.